Hello and welcome to this new exciting episode. Why am I using a laser? Well, it's because in this video I will install a ceiling lamp from Ikea, and it will be installed right here. I used the wall behind the as-off now non-existing lamp as a reference point to get the laser line as straight as possible. I measured from the wall to the laser and adjusted the laser so it was exactly 8 centimeters from the wall.
Yeah!
I'm using tape as a canvas for the laser line. We went for a 3-piece spotlight and it should give us plenty of light. Here I'm measuring the distance from the mounting bracket to the edge of the lamp base. The ceiling is made of concrete, and we usually use these plastic plugs so that the screw has something to bite into. Concrete fasteners or screws aren't that common in Sweden. The hammer drill has a tendency to wobble away from its starting point. Here I'm using a screw to give the drill a more stable start. Don't do as me, use a vacuum or a shop vac when drilling holes like this. This was dusty work. Now the hardest part is done. Next, I will prepare the lamp lead for connection to the lamp. First time using this wire slicer and it was surprisingly good, even for being a cheap one. Time to connect the wires. Whoa. So, the white cable is the neutral wire. Connect the blue wire to this, and the black wire is the hot wire. Connect the brown wire to this. Hey, that was easy. Next, I will install the LED bulbs. We went for these Philips LED bulbs, pretty bright ones and no cold or warm white, just plain white, just as it should be. It took me a while to understand that I had to unscrew the front of the lamp to get the LED bulbs in the socket. And by the way, if you like the content, why not subscribe? I'm going to use one of these cable hiders to hide the wire. What's the correct word for this thing? A self-leveling crossline laser is perfect for this area of application. The cable hider is going to be nice and straight. And it's done, but we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
I can't shut off the lights. And I think I know why. Here's the troublemaker. It's a box that can control the light switch. It's old and not in use, so let's get rid of that. And it works. I was worried that I had done something wrong, but it was just this little box that made things complicated. But this will be all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.